guys, it's Kelly. Hi. You know, I gotta scoop my chair up. So, I get so many new people. So many people. God, they've got a lot of humans around. Ain't there? Holy, I get a lot of messages. So I wanted to come in and talk to beginners for a second because I know it's just totally overwhelming. And in fact, I got a message today. And so I'm actually doing it for a person who messaged me today, but I didn't read the name. I got so many messages. But I'm in a good spot right now to show you guys what's going on. So I have several different journals and several different stages of development. You know what I mean? Okay. So, seriously, so the first thing you have to do is, you got to figure out. So my daughter says, I just want like either Buddha or Zen or, mix it up or whatever. Okay. Because, I'm doing Christmas presents now. And so, that's what I did. So the first thing you have to do is, if you want to fall in love with your paper pack or your paper or something, that's fine too. I didn't really know what my paper was going to look like because there's actually not a lot of choices out there for this area. I was a little bit disappointed in yo-ho, there's a market for it for anybody doing DigKits because, this is the only friggin' one I could find. So anyway, so I didn't know what it was going to look like, so I just wanted to figure this out. And then, a couple of my girls sent me a couple little thingies. And so the first thing you have to do is you have to figure out your cover. That's the first thing you got to do. Okay. So I like to have fabric covers because it just is easier than trying to wrap the paper around everything. And I don't know. I just like fabric. It just seems to be easier. And so I've gotten several videos lately, especially on how to make covers out of boxes, any kind of box. And so now I'm always looking at the spines. This is the ticket right here. And so, this will be a cute one. It'll be short, but it'll be a nice, I could probably fit 3 signatures in there, a little book. This will be cute, so I save all my little boxes and whatever. And so this happens to be, Cheerios or Captain Crunch or something, biscuits, who knows, pancakes. I don't know. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. And I take my Elmer's glue stick, and I cut this up and figure out the size and, just rip it apart, lay it out and cut all this stuff off and get my glue stick and lay my fabric on it, not to glue it necessarily, but just to hold it. Then I lay my fabric out and I glue it all around, and then I sew my signatures in. So you guys have the videos for that, so go watch, okay? Because this is the next stage then. Okay, so the next stage is now I got my signatures sewed in. Okay, so your signatures can be made up of whatever it is you want to put in there. We all do whatever we have. It's kind of fun. But for this particular one, because I am making it for someone, you kind of have to tailor it to the person that you're making it for. So this one, it's going to be very clean, no fuss, mostly just the images, and it's for writing and whatever, and there's not going to be a lot of junk in it. There isn't any junk in it. It's just a printed out journaling kit, and I have this wax thread, you guys, in the shop now. This is so good. If you're new, no, really, you've got to use wax thread. It's a godsend. Somebody told me, Nicole Manzo, I think, sent me some wax thread, and I will never, ever, I don't think, use anything else ever again. So I have it in the shop because, I'm buying it in bulk. You know what I mean? So it's in my shop. The link is in the description box. And I have a Facebook group. It's called Junk Journal Junkies, etc. We kind of just call it etc. because I have all this stuff happening there. And so it's kind of fun. And so So the link to that group is up there. So here's my 3 signatures, and I sewed it in, and let me get my other lamp so it's not, I don't know if that helps any, but whatever. So anyway, I got my 3 signatures, and your signatures you put, I'm not going to stuff these, so I can put 10 to 12, pages in. But if you tend to stuff like I do, well, then I go 8 to 10, depending. You just got to do it. You just have to do it in order to learn it. You can't, look to YouTube for everything. You kind of got to get your hands dirty. So go in and do it. And so what I did then is I covered so I just sewed it all around. I covered this, cereal box with the fabric. And then I ended up, these are just cards. Let me pull it out because I'm not ready for that yet anyway. Okay. So it's just plain fabric. That's all it is. I put gold thread all the way around. And then I had an extra piece of a picture. One of my friends in the group, Kristen, she sent me these images right here, which are really cool. And she sent me some die cuts. And that's really fun because, when you love to do journals and you hang out with girls who like to do journals, and you're making one and you're talking about it and, oh my God, what are you going to do? And then everybody, it's just really fun to be able to do that with each other. So I appreciate you guys. So anyways, so now after I get my signature sewed in, then I decide, okay, well, we have to do the front and the back. I always make a pocket so I can stuff it with whatever. And I happen to have another piece of card that she sent me. So I sewed it in there right there. And it's okay because it looks good. There's double thread there, you can see. And it's gold and it looks good. And, she's got little kids. And so, who knows? This might get thrown around, shoved under the couch, chocolate milk spilled on it. I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of doing it minimal on purpose, but this is like bare bones now. So now, after we do this, and I just made a little pocket right here and made one right here, that's all I've done. Now is the kind of the fun part. Now, this is where you got to start pulling. You think you got a mess now? No, no, no. No, I'm sorry to say that it gets worse from here. Because now, okay, because like when I first started, oh my God, I pulled everything out at once because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand the stages. Okay, but there is the stages. You got to get the cover minimally done. Signatures in, da 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 da. And that in itself took me so friggin' long. Oh my God. Okay, but now that I know the stages and everything, okay, so now the mess happens. Now we start digging. Because now I want, since I didn't put anything cool, like, no like coolness in here, I have to bring the coolness factor with my tags and my embellishments because all I used was a kit, which I'm not used to, but they're really fun and they're really easy. And I don't know where even this one is from. I guess I should have looked it up before I got here, but it's an Etsy shop, of course, and it's the only kit. I think I had to put Zen. I'll have to link it later. But anyway, it's the only one I could find. And so, anyways, it was like $9 or something. But it's pretty. It's pretty, So anyway, so now that I got it to this point, then I go back to the computer again because I want to find some images either on Google or Pinterest or somewhere, whatever, because I know I'm going to want some journaling cards. And in between all these pages now that are empty, I didn't even coffee stain this because, shoot, let's face it. People that don't craft or don't, do this or whatever, like she's not going to know the difference. And she don't care if it looks all old and vintage and whatever. She's just going to write in it and, throw it and, trash it up and it'll be in the backseat of her car and eventually probably stepped on in the, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. When your daughters are 20 something, it's a tough age because I want to like give them like all the special things you've been waiting to give them since they were little. Then you give it to them and they just, and it's like, okay, they're too young still. So I got to wait, 10 more years. You know what I mean? Before I can give them anything of any value. So it's so annoying. But whatever. I'm just gonna do it like this. They don't even watch my videos, or I wouldn't be talking smack like this. You know what I mean? So whatever, but I know you got 20 somethings. This is the way it goes, you know. Okay, so I'm just gonna get these cards out. You know, the little cards, I got those. I found, in my stash a couple envelopes that are cool. I don't know, and I can embellish them, whatever. And then I went back to Pinterest Etsy and found, um, well, I think these ones actually came with the kit, but I found some more tags here somewhere that were kind of zenny, but these one came with the kit, so I cut these out. And then I don't know, I just went in and found some that I thought were cool that might match, in your stash of junk you got laying around. And then I went to my cards. I have playing cards all of a sudden. I have every kind. No, I bet you I don't. I bet you I don't. But I got this big long tin, like this long, and it like used to hold, I don't know, something, but it's all filled with all these cards. But cool because now I got these Asian cards, which is really neat. So this is like Buddha mixed with Asia. I'll show you the map because we're gonna make tags and stuff is what I'm gonna do because I'll show you. So I got all these cool Asian cards. So I'm gonna use a lot of these for every single pocket and tuck spot and whatever. We're gonna use them all because they're perfect. They have the images, they're a perfect size. And if they're not, I can just sew it together or, whatever. We're gonna use these constantly. So, I got a whole bunch of them. And then I shrunk my little tags down and made some little minis in case we get a cutie little thingy. And then my friends send me all these cutie little things. Now, this is not the same color, but the sentiments are, they go. Do you know what I mean? And I just, oh, maybe not this one. Maybe not this one either, but I don't know. You could almost just try to make it work. You know what I mean? So I pulled things that you think maybe. But my friend, Kristen, she just did a kit that was like Asian, whatever. And she sent me all her leftovers. Don't you love that when that happens? That's so fun because that's cool. They're just sitting there. She won't use them again, probably. I mean, maybe, but. So anyway, she sent me all these little tidbitties and all these little baggies of, all the believe and thought and journey and health and happiness. And then a couple die cuts of pagodas and, little bridges. So it's going to be fun, And I still have some tags to cut out, this means love and, all these little things. Strength is these ones. And then there's a dragon in there and, like all this stuff. Little cards. And so basically what I'm doing now is just gathering all the things now that I think I could fit in here somehow. Okay. So that's kind of what I do. And this is what I do. Now you guys say, oh, you fling the artist word everywhere all the time. I hear you guys. Okay. But this is, okay, fine. You can call it art, whatever. But I feel more like a decorator, okay? So this is how I always put things together. Even when I do a room, this is how I do it. And girls, this is how we get dressed too, don't we? We get a blank slate, which is your body. You know what I mean? And you lay all your clothes out all over the bed and you lay your shoes out, you lay your jewelry out. This is the same thing with the junk journal page. It's the same thought process. So I just get everything out and then we kind of just work it, you just work it, that's what we're going to do. So that's all I'm going to do. So I know though, now that I see what I have here, that I'm going to need some tags. So that's what I'm going to make. I have a couple different options, but I have to move all this stuff now because I was spreading it all out. I need room. Unfortunately, I don't have any. You know. Oh, I'm trying here, but you know, everything's falling and everything. Let me try to get it here. As soon as I clean, like I just cleaned, yeah, right. As soon as I clean and I say, look, honey, there's a space right here. I say, hurry and look, because it's going to be gone. Look, I got a space. Yeah, right. 5 seconds. Okay, so today in the mail, my friend Stacy Crease, you know, she's really sweet. She runs the ninjas for the group, and she does a really good job. I really enjoy her. So we send each other crap once in a while, you know. And look what she sent me today, which I was just digging through, just like I said, looking for all these things that I could put in here. I didn't really have much, you know. I don't have much. So anyway, she sent me a napkin. So I'm happy because I'm going to use it right now, Stacy, right now. So, you know, we always use napkins for decoupage. It ain't no thing. I constantly do these, but surprises, I'm also going to do, we got China maps, India maps, see? And we're going to make map tags too, which I have not done with you guys yet. It's not a big deal. You just, you know, glue it down and cut it in the tag shape. You know, it's easy. So I'm going to use some of these for background. And I thought if I inked it up really good, and then I'll show you. After I just put everything away, now I got to dig it back out again. Oh, the life of a crafter. Okay, well, you know, I'm trying. You know, I just put it all over here. Now I got to dig it all back out again. Typical. And this ain't the right color, but you'll get the drift. So I'm going to just glue these down, you know, to whatever kind of chipboard I got, which, you know, I got some over here. And I'm just going to glue it down, ink it up, you know, cut it in a tag shape, maybe sew it. I don't know. And then I'm going to put, you know, these weird symbols on. You know, this one means, this one's believe, and, you know, this one's Zen, and I got all these different things. So I thought we could use the India map and the China map, you know, as a background, and then put these, you know, on the front. And I don't know. I got some, I'm going to use a lot of black in here. I ordered some black lace. I finally have black crocheted lace in the shop, 2 widths, and cream ivory. You guys know I have been screaming, where do I get cream lace? Where do I get black lace? The chunky kind, the crochet kind. Guess where? My shop. Now, that's it. That's where you go to get it. That's what we're going to do. Seriously. Because I haven't been able to find it anywhere. I keep complaining. Okay, so usually when I make tags, I get something for background, you know, but this one's pretty dense, and I will see if something will show through, but I really don't think it's gonna, but maybe. So, ooh, isn't that pretty? Oh boy. So let me get something. See if I can find something to put behind it, book pages or graph paper or something. We'll see what I got here. I got some graph paper, I guess. We could just see if it even comes through. This is a little thick, though. God, I don't know if I want to use this. It's so thick. This is a really thick piece. Holy buckets. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see if it... Oh, yeah, you can. You can see it through. So I bet you book pages, words would look better than graph paper behind Buddha, wouldn't it? And I got like a book that would go good behind here. So I need to find, and this is what I use, but these ones happen to be super thick, but I don't want to use it. So the back of your design paper packs, you know, they have this, and that's what I always make a lot of my tags out of. But these, God, that's a really thick. I don't know if I want to use that thicker one. So maybe I'll just use this. That would be better. Okay, so I'm just going to use this one. The camera doesn't like white. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to get some book pages then, I guess. I didn't think it would show through, but it does, or I would have had it written. But too bad. Too bad. You guys know how these hangouts go anyway. But as soon as you want something, then of course, you know, it's not there. But I know right where it is, so thankfully, I know right where it is. Mother. Right? I know right where it is, Mother. Can't yell at me now. She always says, if you would just put it away, you would know where it is. I know right where it is, Mother. Okay, so I don't know, man. I just love this purple glue stick. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So we'll do this. While I do this, or I haven't done a YouTube hangout in a while, I guess I could log in so I could talk to you guys. I'm not really like doing a video really. I'm actually just hanging out. I have to get this done. I wanted to show the new people what to do and where to go. You know, and now I just need to make some tags for it, and then we can just put it together. But I do have a couple journals in several different stages, you know, so I could show you, but I showed you the bare bones, and then all you have to do is just glue in your stuff, you know, but I can show you in a minute here if you want. But if you get the idea, then it's okay too. But this is when you get to start gluing your stuff in, so it's fun, you know. And these now, don't be afraid to tilt them and make them all messed up in all different kinds of ways, but I'm just doing it like this because mostly you can't see. It's just a few spots around Buddha's face here that you can see, so I'm not too worried about having every little thing, you know, covered, but so we'll just do this real quick. And then I'll go back to my journal and show you the stages. I got a couple different ones here. I haven't done flip-throughs yet because I'm not done, but I can show you. Well, now that one's not. I need words. There we go. I need words. And it's okay to have words on the back. I was going to cut that off, but you really got to put coffee paper or something on the back anyway. And sometimes it's fun to have double-sided tags. So, shoot, why cut it off? I'll just fold it over, right? I mean, it'll be cool. either way. It'll be cool either way because Buddha's going on the front. So we can have words on the back, and the book is, it's about spiritual stuff, so it'll go with it. So it's kind of neat. Cool, okay. I think it's called Sacred Contracts, the book. I think I got it. Oh, one little piece here in the corner. Of course. One little stinker. There's always one stinker in the bunch, ain't there? I hate to get rid of that. That's nice coffee right there. I'm going to save it. Because that's a really good piece. You kind of get weird once you start doing this. Kind of get really weird once you start doing this. Saving the weirdest stuff. Doing the weirdest things. You know. But that's what happens. Your new reality. Okay. And now this side, I usually do coffee or something, but I don't have to show you that right now. I'll just do the front so you can see. Okay, so now I just glue stick over it again and lay the napkin down. That's how I do mine. Everybody does them different. Oh, this is too big. Darn. I'm going to have some cutoff now. I should have measured before because I don't like that. Darn it. Well, that's okay though. But I guess I don't have anything bigger, so there's nothing I can do about it. Anyway. Okay, so now I'm just gonna glue stick this and lay it on here, and then I'll show you. Then I'll show you my journals real quick that I've been making. But I need to get this done, and I figured if there's anybody new that wants to ask me anything, let me sign into my YouTube here. That wants to ask me anything, well, you can ask me while I'm sitting here at my desk doing this. I've been busy all day. Inventory in the shop today. Oh my God, I added so much new stuff. So all day I did shop orders, and then I thought I was done working. I was like, yay. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock. Well, then the mail came. Shot that out because I got stuff in the mail that, you know, inventory. So, and it's Friday, so I figured, well, I better do it. So I listed all my new stuff. And so, you know, tired now. And so now, let me see who's here. Then I can at least wave at you guys. I'm a cool mom. I'm a cool mom is here. What are you doing, girl? I haven't said hi to you yet. I watch your videos too. You're so funny. You know what? I got to tell you something. You are the one that got me sewing in signatures in my junk journal. No, listen, I just love and appreciate you so much because I watch so many videos and everybody makes such a big deal of it. Oh my God. Like, you know, because I've only been doing this for like 7 months or something. And oh my God, when I seen your video and you made it, you were just like it's no big deal. Like it was a bother to even do a video about how to sew them. You know what I mean? That's kind of the feel I got. Like it was so easy, you know, because I tend to be very dramatic. You know what I mean? Oh my God. And so I thought, okay, I'm just going to be like her and I'm just going to do it. I'm just stick it in and do it. It doesn't matter. Just do it. And I tell you what, I did. I just did it. You know, I had a heck of a time. You know, I really do with signatures. But I'm telling you, I took on your attitude and I just did it. You know what I mean? Which it was really great because, you know, you watch the YouTube videos and so many times people get on these videos and I don't know. They're having fun and they like to talk, and explain things, and get out tools and, talk about every little thing, make it all complicated, But some people like that, fussy people like that, but I'm not fussy. I just want to get to it. Show me what to do in 3 minutes or less. And that's why I like your videos. So that's really funny that you're coming here. What are you doing? Watching me? Oh my God, my mom is here too. She's blocked off Facebook. She can't get on. She's trying to have a fake account so she can hide from everybody. So she puts on this fake account, starts lurking her own Facebook as a ghost, right? And then she gets kicked off. Now we can't figure it out. I can't figure it out either. I tried. The 1-800 number doesn't work, and this and this and that happens, and whatever goes on. And now my mom's all into it, likes my group, and all this, and she's making stuff for the shop and everything, and now she can't even get on Facebook. Oh, it's very upsetting. So now she has to watch my YouTube videos. And so it's kind of funny. So anyway, I forgot what I was doing. So let's see who's here. I got all distracted because I'm a cool mom's here. Oh, you're packing up kits? Oh my goodness. What are you making kits for? I was making kits too. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Janina. And Drusilla. Hi, Drusilla. No, you didn't miss anything. Oh boy. Right? I know. Hi, Cassandra. How are you? Hi, Angela. I know. Yay, I know. Oh, I'm telling you what. No, really, those videos really helped me because I was just beyond help. I get very upset. You know what I mean? Right? Hi, Angela. Oh, I try to be laid back too, but it's not laid back. It's very stressful. I'm stressed out, man. You know what I mean? I try to relax, but it's tough. It's tough when you're trying to do this and everything happens wrong, or you imagine that it's wrong, and then one day it happens where you realize that it really isn't wrong. Because you know what? The best things sometimes come out of all the mistakes I think I make, and then I have to fix it. And then I end up liking it better than it was before, because we tend to want to make everything perfect. But I posted this post the other day. It was so funny. You know what? When I'm in the midst, of journals, my room gets really messy. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. And so I got all this shit stacked up under my chair. All the scraps fall off your desk, you know what I mean? I don't pay no attention to it. I just roll over it with my chair, Oh my God. Okay. So I was rolling over a couple things, for a couple days. I didn't care, whatever. And so finally I'm like, okay, well, now it's starting to get annoying. So I better, pick it up or figure out what's going on under there. So I go under there and here's this envelope. I must have ran over it 20 times. Oh my God, it was perfect. All screwed up, ripped up, busted up, practically, because I've been running over it, you know. You know what I mean? For I don't know how many days. Hi, Vanny. Oh my God. So anyway. So it was really funny, and anyway, I picked it up and it was really good. Perfect for a junk journal, and you know what? So then I think to myself, and I fuss and fuss over the littlest thing. And here I pick up this piece of crap off the floor. You know what I mean? Hey, this is perfect. It was like Christmas, I'm like, oh, this is great. You know what I mean? So, just throw it on there. It's not a big deal. But I'm telling you what, in the beginning, it really is. It took me so long to figure out how to do the simplest thing. Oh, my God. Oh, So this is overbaked paper, you know. That stinks when that happens because I bake mine in the oven. I don't care what anybody says. I stack it up. I ain't got time to sit around doing one piece at a freaking time, letting it dry in the sun, trying to be a hippie. That just ain't gonna cut it for me. I got a bulk I gotta do. You know what I mean? So I dip it and, you know, dip and stack, man. That's how I do it. But my bottom pieces get, you know, crunchy. So I use these for the backs of my tags because, you know, it's still great and it looks good. Look. And I'm gluing it down. So it's totally going to be okay. You know, and even if it doesn't, even if it rips off like that right there when I put my ink on it and stuff, it's going to look really cool. So, you know, who cares? Chill out. You know, chill out. Anyways, I posted that picture of my office chair, you know, on my group. It was really funny. I didn't put a picture of the envelope yet, but I will when I get to show it you guys. Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, what are you guys talking about? I can see you all are not laughing with me, but I am laughing. You can come in, babe. Your TV was so loud that I couldn't. So my husband fell asleep in the chair. I'm doing a video.
Oh, sleeping.
Yeah. And he had the TV screaming loud, so I shut my door. So I didn't have to compete with the TV. But he woke up now, so okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. So anyway, so I'm just gonna, here's how I do mine. I'll show you really quick. And then I'll show you my journals really quick. So I just go through my stash of whatever kind of tags I got, and I just put them back here, and I get a pencil, and I just trace around, and I cut them all out. That's all I do. That's it. After that, you ink it up, and then I sew around the edges. These ones I'm going to be strategic because look at how cool. You know, I can play with this because these are all little tiny squares, and they would be really fun. All right. So I showed you this Asian one anyways, and it's basically bare bones. It just has the signatures in it, and I'm just gathering stuff, okay? So that's what I'm doing. So this one here, I've gone to the next level now. Now this one I have taken and I do all my paper first. So I go to Pinterest if I'm going to do images or whatever it is. You know, I always try to pick images that are going to, you know, coincide with what's going on, obviously. Okay, so I did a chicken series for my friend, and anyway, regardless, but this is one of the books. And so I have 3 signatures in this one, okay, and it's the same concept. This is paper, it's not fabric, but I got a cereal box, I covered it with paper, I'm put some ribbons on it. I'm not done yet, but this is just basic. And I sewed around the edge with white thread, and you know, here's my little stitches with my wax thread that's in my shop. And then, you know, chickens on the back, okay? And so I have 3 signatures for this one. This one I did coffee stain and stuff, so it's a lot more fluffy. And so I got it all in. I printed out my stuff, and I made my front and my back pocket just like I always do, okay? And then I added, because I like envelopes. I have this thing. I don't know, but I got this thing. And I like wax, too. This is wax, so it looks all screwed up. You know what I mean? And I got this thing about stamps. You know, I'm finding all these weird things about myself I didn't realize. Now I got this junk journal habit, you know, and all my weirdness comes out, you know, because I got all these weird things I like now. So I got all these stamps, which I really like. So I always put stamps on my envelope, and then I got some of that blue cheesecloth I love from Hobby Lobby and cut one of those chickens out. And I like to put my envelopes like this so they both flip out, see? And I just think that's fun. And then I put like coordinating stuff in there or whatever. But this one is actually intended to be a photo album brag book. This lady has 150 chickens. They all have names. She's really weird. Okay, but I ain't judging because I'm really weird about my junk journals. So we just allow each other to have the weirdness and everything's okay. So this is for her to, look here, I even got a family tree. So she keeps track of the mother and the father and all the babies. Okay, so I put in the family tree so that she can write that all down and write who the mom and the dad and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And the babies. And then I put in some spots for photos. This is really cool. These are from my grandma's old photograph albums, you know, with the glue. See the glue lines right here? And I just stuck it in the photocopier and printed out, and now it looks like, you know, an old screwed up page out of your old photo album, you know. So she can put chicken pictures here. We're gonna do little 4x6, you know, so she can put 2 right here. And then I just throw a couple die cuts on here just for fun. I just glued them to the pages. This front signature now is just basic, basic, basic. There's nothing in here really much. It's only for her to write the lineage of the chickens. I put a couple cute little pockets in here, but now you guys see me make these a million times. It's just a book page flipped up, and then I put, you know, glued paper. It's no big deal, but I do have videos on it. If you're new and you're like, oh my God, how'd she do that pocket? You know, I have videos. And then here's another one of the little pockets too, you know, that are really fun to make. I have ephemera videos on how to make, you know, all these little things, but I didn't put much in the front. I just went ahead and added just a couple little things. And then the middle one, this is all for pictures here. I added a couple things, I guess, more than I thought I did actually. But it's my friend, and I guess you kind of go crazy sometimes. Because, see, I forgot I added all this stuff. Oh, okay. So my second signature then, let me just look at here what I did. I forgot. So all I do is I go through and print stuff out, and I just glue it on. So this one, see, now these are just photos. So I just glue it on the side and make a pocket. And, you know, I haven't got to my tags yet, but that's all I do. I just go through and I flip this up and put some trim on. By the way, that's in my shop, and we'll go through the tags in a minute. And I put little bags in here and little flip outs, and I just go through the pages and see what I have. I have this little, it's a sewing card, you know, those old sewing cards when you were a kid. And I put in a little banner up here. And then I just go through every page and just, you know, just figure out something, you know, that I'm going to do. And I put a little strap right there. It was left over from my tags. I'll show you when I make them. But I go through in stages, okay? So this one, all I'm doing is placing a few pockets. I might put a few banners in. You know, I went through and glued all my pockets shut right here, and I glued on my lace trim. That's basically what I do next. And I'm just looking now when I did these earlier, you know, and so I'm just preliminarily putting these in here just to see, you know, what might work. And I'm just kind of looking around, and I glued this to here. I had a bunch of these came with the paper pack. So they're just the squares off the back of the pack. You know, somebody sent me these die cuts. So I just go in and just kind of play around a little bit. See, here's another one of those. And then this is the center, and I put 2 more, see? And then it's a natural pocket, and I glued the lace there. And so I just kind of go through and just see how I do it. And there's a top tuck there, and this one's really simple and easy because all it's going to be is she's just going to cover up every spot with the photo of her chicken and write about it. That's what this is going to be about. You know, she'll have a photo of her chicken here and right here, and it's the same thing. She can put the photo right here maybe and right up on top. It's going to be, you know, through the whole thing. And I went through, and then I did make a couple chicken tags, but, you know, I wasn't really at that stage yet. But so once I got all of my little pockets, then I go through and I think, okay, well, then I need tags. So then I make a couple different kinds. So I made some out of coffee paper, and it's like baking paper in the middle, and then recipes on the front because it's kind of farmish, you know what I mean? And so they're kind of crunchy and fat. So those are cute. I made a couple of those, but I can see that, you know, if a person wanted to, and these were out of napkin decoupage like I'm just doing right now, I can see that a person could, you know, you can really make these real decorated, but this one I'm not, because I'm making it for someone who is a busy woman, but she does scrapbooking, but she's real busy. So to get a journal like this, just to this point, would be really fun, because now you get to do the fun stuff. You know what I mean? Now she gets to add her pictures. She can do her own lace. She's got her own die cuts and her own little studio. It's really cute, you know. And she just doesn't do books. She does like scrapbooking stuff. You know what I mean? She doesn't like put them all together. But this is a really fun present for her, because, you know, she gets to put it all together now and do it herself. So it's kind of fun. So I'm leaving it minimal on purpose. But this would be the paper stage. That's what I call it. You know what I mean? And then what I do then after this is then I go back and add all my fabrics, and I'll go in and slap hunks of lace, and I'll do the lace on the side and figure out, you know, where I'm going to put it and what I'm going to do. But I always go in the stages. So the first stage, I have all the paper out all over everywhere. And then I drag out all my fabric after that, you know, and then I go back again to my printer, and then I print out ephemera. Because sometimes I want paper, pieces of paper, not, you know, these thick cards. And so then I go back and I print out more crap. So, you know, that's just how that goes. So I just wanted to come in and say hi to everybody. And hi, Dana. Hi, Angie. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Heather. Hi, Angie. I know, isn't that picket fence cute? Hi, Angie. Oh my God, you're so funny. Oh my God. So my Facebook account got hacked, you know, and it's sending out private messages, you guys, saying something about asking for craft supplies to be sent to this address in Michigan or something like that. I forget the girl's name, Ivy Blossom or something like that. So anyway, you know, I changed all the passwords, whatever, so it's over. But it's just really funny that someone would go through all that and hack somebody's account and send out all those messages for craft supplies. Can you imagine her issue? Oh my God, you know, I mean, we laugh at each other, but seriously, to go through that, to get people to send you envelopes of crap, I can't even imagine the sickness. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it's so funny. I can't even believe it. Oh my God, I know, right? Okay, so now, you know, okay, so I put my shop card in them, and I always put I'm putting a pretty chicken in the back and a pretty chicken in the front. You know, I have a couple of, and look at the baby ticks. Oh my goodness. These are so cute. So I made her a series of 3 books. And so this one is the brag book for all the pictures. And then this one is, I'll show you this one too, because it's in another stage. This one is for the baby pictures, for the chick pics. The baby chicks. And it's just a doily on the back. Fabric cover. It's the bottom of this cereal box that was here, and the bottom of the 12 by 12 pieces of paper. You naturally get a mini every time. I mean, you should. Now, sometimes I use the cutoffs. What am I doing here? The cutoffs for, you know, my pockets and stuff on this one. But I had so much of that paper that I was able to keep these. And then I just sewed them in. I got 4 little signatures off the bottom of that, so there's no waste. I got 2 books, and I thought, shoot, how perfect, you know? So I got a brag book for the parents and a brag book for the babies. It's going to be so cute. So anyways, you know, so these are all just the little snippets of all the paper that's in here, you know, and the front, then I put the little babies. See? Oh, isn't that cute? I know, right? Oh, you like these, Kelly? Aren't they cute? I know. Kelly sent me those die cuts in here, and I was going through today gluing some of them in. It's so fun to have those. I appreciate that a lot. So anyways, I got 4 little signatures in there now, so there's no waste. And this is just plain. Now, this is just for baby pictures, and they're going to be small. She's going to print them out from her computer, and so there is no room. I'm not going to make many very many pockets and tucks because this is where she's gonna put, you know, but I did do just a couple little things. I put in a couple little belly bands and just a couple things, you know, but not many, but they're just, you know, just cute. It's just a cute little, oh, I did one here too. And these are cute little freebies on Pinterest. And then the middle is that wax thread. I love that wax thread, you guys. And then here's some more with another little tag. So I did do, you know, a few and every, see there's, and I did do a little banner, but this is all for baby pictures. You know, this isn't, and then here's the back with the little chicks. Isn't that cute? So, you know, even just this, I mean, if you're not good at decorating or you don't have all the stuff or, you know, whatever, I mean, even just doing this and letting the person take it and do it themselves, that's really fun. You know, at least I think it is anyways. I would love to get a little book like that if you are a busy person and have to work all the time and you just want to come home and it's all ready and done and you can just, you know, do the fun part. Because I don't think making it's the fun part. I really don't. That's my least favorite part. Okay, and then the other one that goes in the set, it's a 3-part set. This one is, I'll show you this one. This one is the one with the apron. I didn't show you the apron. It has an apron cover, this one does, but you guys seen that if you watch my videos, but I have it sitting over here because I was doing something. But anyway, so these all kind of match because I used the same vintage apron on all of them. And then I use the, I cut it all the way. I'll show you. Use the whole bottom of the apron and then I cut it all the way. And that's all I have left right here is this little piece. And so that's the tie that I use for this one and I wrap it around. And it's just really adorable in case you haven't seen that, but most of you have, but anyway, that's the tie. So anyway, this apron kind of it spread out through all 3 journals. So I thought that was really cute and it's white thread and you know, they all match. And, well, you can reinforce the spine with anything. I just lay an extra piece of cardstock down, but you know, after you put the layers and layers of fabric on, you really don't need much more. I mean, it's cereal box, and then I just put 1 strip in the spine of extra cardstock, and then it's got 2 layers of fabric over the top of it, plus the lace on the spine, so I think it's going to be fine just the way it is myself, you know? So anyway, so this one, let me move these. So this one is all about eggs because she's got, you know, 150 chickens. Obviously, she's going to, you know, she's got eggs coming out of her friggin' ears, okay? But you have to have a system when you have eggs because, you know, the chickens only lay eggs good for a couple years and then, you know, it's all over. So anyway, so this one's all about eggs and collecting them and what to use, you know, and whatever. And I got to have a little bit of fun with this because I got to go in my vintage cookbooks and pull out some recipe stuff and whatever. And then so this is all the pages in here are about her egg record so she can keep track. All her chickens have the little number bands, you know, on their ankles or whatever. So this is actually going to be a workhorse. I'm not really going to decorate it up much more. The apron is beautiful, and she really doesn't need it because it's going to be out, you know, with the chickens, and she's going to be logging stuff. There's going to be hay and, you know, poop. Who knows? You know what I mean? So this is just fun for her to have a cute spot to put, you know, mundane items. You know what I mean? So I just used the extra scraps. I just did 2 other books like this, that farm, you know, that big book I did. And then the one before that was called Yesterday or whatever. I did 2 big books recently. So I had a lot of this extra paper, but you know, I do that. If I have a bunch of paper that I really love, I have to get it out of my system. So I make 2 or 3, you know, at least 2 books of the same you know, of the same kind so that I can like get it out of my system. And so you can see this one now. This one's very basic. All I did is everywhere where there isn't an egg record, well, I just glued a pocket on and put a piece of something in it. This one, I folded up the paper so it's a natural little flippy outy, see, and you can write in there for whatever it is she might need. And then I made it a pocket too, so tags fit back there. And then, you know, the egg record. And then here's a little, you know, when I put a couple chicken tags in there. And then the egg record again. And then this is just a spot where she can slide papers. It says something about a crazy chicken lady, which she's going to laugh. And then these are just chicken images. I just put them in there, glue it in the corner. Now you got a pocket. You can put something in. This is my little dot paper that I make. And one of Kelly's little die cuts. I love this old chair. You know, and you just put something in there. It's just real basic. And then another piece, and then a little dress on the top. And then my chicken paper, and Kelly cut me this out. I love that. You know, so it's just cute. You know, and every one, it's just a piece of something glued down to make a pocket, or, you know, it's real easy. Here's one of my envelopes. You know, and then here's just a little tab. Then this is Tsunami Rose yearly egg count and her strawberry shortcake recipe in another pocket. Yearly egg count. So now we're going to do Tsunami Rose, see? And this one says, look, it's wine o'clock. Oh, that's funny. And so this is just all egg record. And so it's all just, there's just a pocket and a something every single time. A pocket and a something. It's just very simple. Again, with the fold out paper that you can write on. And the couple little tags. You know, yeah, but it is. You're just gluing a piece of this on every page. Look. And then you just put something in it. That's this kind. I don't often do this kind, but these next few I am, because sometimes, you know, like I said, she does this. So now she's going to get this. She can do what she wants with it. This one, the middle signature, I put a couple bags in just for fun. This is all leftover random sheets that I had left over. This bag is all ratty and practically, you know, practically frayed. And I just put barn door in there. You know, so every page that's empty just has something on it, you know. And then Kelly sent me this. Isn't that cute? Laundry on the line. Oh, my God. And then I just put egg recipes in here. And then the center is chickens, you know, all the different breeds, right? Uh-oh, I glued it, Kelly. Uh-oh, I glued it, Kelly. Oh, it's just a little spot. Hopefully it doesn't rip too bad. I hate it when that happens, right on the edge of the P. Oh, I think I'm going to get it without doing too much. There it is. So Kelly sent me these too. It's a big berry and a pea and a little farmer guy. So I put it on the bag, and there's some more recipes in here. Baked paper, you know, so it's pretty basic. And I just made a couple flip ups with little pockets. And here's the old wood stove, and it's a little bag. You know, it's pretty basic. Now you can embellish, and, you know, and here's a little tuck spot and another little bag. Put stuff in. And then the last one is her incubation charts. And this is for, you know, counting the days of the eggs, you know, that the little chickens hatch. And this one I really haven't done much. Here's a lady with her chickens. I like that one. That's cute. She likes her chickens, and she's got a bucket, which I like, and that old dress. So I really liked that image because I like that bucket. Yeah. Yeah, I do altered books and make them junk journals, but this time I wasn't. I was just using, I have lots of books sitting over here to use, but I really like cereal boxes. I just really like it. And when I use the books, when I use books for a cover, I usually use those for someone who really, you know, likes books, you know what I mean? And I do it for a certain genre or whatever. But, and this has the incubation of the egg. See, it shows the inside of the egg, you know. So, and then these are a new basic incubation record. And so, you know, it's just basic. So now she can take it and do her business. And, you know, see, there's just, you know, coffee paper. What's on the back of this one? Oh, a little pocket. You know, here's a little cow. And the back's really cute. A chicken pulling a little cart, you know, full of something and I put stuff in here. And so anyway, these are all, you know, in the various stages. And so now I'm making my daughters. And so now you can kind of see how to put it together and what to do. And then, you know, so now back to this, because now I can decide if I'm going to cut out every little image, or am I going to just make tags and make it random, or what? Let's see. I have these tags here in my shop that I always use. I have two sizes, this and a small. But I kind of just set them on here to see what it would look like. It would be cool if half of Buddha's face was on a tag, see? You know what I mean? If I did it like this and got two tags out of this. Or 1, 2, 3, and this bottom got cut off. So I could probably get little cards, you know, and then one nice big one. But I can mix it up too. I know, right? You like it in half like that, Angie, you think? I know, right? I think, you think a half a face like that would be cool for a tag, or should I do the whole thing? I don't know. I guess I could try it both ways just for kicks. Do one half like this and the other half like that. I don't know, right? I got one more of these napkins, so Stacy sent me one and I had one, and so I'm so thankful to have it, because it's tough when you don't have anything and you're trying to make, you know, and I just don't have this stuff. But I did get some beads. I got some beads from Becky's shop. So I'm gonna, you know, do a couple, you know, I'll probably do a, I'll probably put a hole right here and a grommet in here, because you leave room at the top. If you put your signatures way up here at the top, then I probably could have cut this off, but I left it. See, there's a lot of room here. But I don't know. Sometimes we stuff these full of stuff, you know, and things, you know, fall out of your pages or whatever, and so I leave room. But I could have cut it shorter if I wanted to, but I don't know. I kind of like the room. And it gives you the capability then now I can stick this in my puncher and punch a hole there, so I can make a charm out of some of the beads I got. So I'm going to make a charm for the back of this. I'm going to leave my strings though. I kind of like them. You know, I've never done that before either, so it's kind of fun. So anyway, so this one, I guess, I think this is the one I'll cut out the squares out of, because it's pretty perfect. The rest of them are all kind of ripped up. Hi, Magenta. How are you? I did your order today. And then, you know what? After I did your order, I found Christmas sheet music. I was so bummed. She's like, are you going to get Christmas sheet music? I'm like, no, probably not. Then I dig through my stack, and I'll be danged if I didn't find some. Well, too bad. I already sent it. Too bad. Hate that when that happens. Every time you look for something, and then, you know, you don't find it till you're done looking for it, and then it's too late. Then a lot of times when you guys order from my shop, I don't know it's you until I go print out my thing, you know what I mean? All I see is, you know, what's ordered, and I just fill the order and put it in the dang envelope, and then I hit print and it comes up and I'm like, oh, that was, dang, if I would have known that, I would have, you know what I mean? So sometimes I don't know it's you until, you know, till it's too late. Sometimes. So, you know. Okay, so this is the one, I think, because it's kind of screwed up and ripped right here on the side. I think if I did this one where it was half, right? And half and half. So I think this one will be good. So I'm going to trace it on the back like that. Ripped up Buddha face, right? I love these bracelets, Kelly. But what just happened here? Darn it. What happened? My lips fell off. Dang it. I just did that. It fell off in my bed. I wore the bracelet to bed, which I probably shouldn't have done. And now my little lip fell off. I gotta put it back on. Okay, so I'm just gonna trace this. But you know, it's a shame to waste this. Let me see what this is. I'm either gonna make a banner or, oh, it's the whole top. Okay, so that's dumb. I'll just make it taller than what it really is. So I'm just gonna cut the corner off like this then. There, and I'll just make it tall. I know I got pliers. I'll fix it. I got pliers. It's the last thing I ever thought of in a million years when I started doing junk journals would be pliers. You know what I mean? Pliers and all this crap I got now. All this beading tools that I never thought in a million years I would have. What the heck, you know? But now you gotta see, you start out and you gotta have this and this and that for the beginning, but then the longer you do it, then the more crap you gotta have. Because then you realize, oh, the charms look good. Oh, well, that looks good. Well, then you gotta learn all this other crap. Ooh, I think half a face looks kind of cool, doesn't it? And now I'll ink it, and then I'll sew around the edge. These are gonna look bomb. So this one's gonna look good too. These are gonna look bomb. I know, right? Oh, look, these are gonna look cool. I got more of a face on this one than I did on this one, but it's still, you get the impression, you know? Sometimes you don't have to go full blown either, you know what I mean? Sometimes I see these girls, they say, oh, I'm going to do a peacock journal or this or that, or I'm going to do a this or that, or I'm going to do a so that, and they do so much of it that it's like, oh my God. So sometimes I like to just do a hint, you know what I mean? A hint of it. So a half a face would be good. Here's the deal though. I'm using antique linen, but I kind of want vintage photo, but we'll see. I think I'll do vintage photo. So I've been practicing lately anyway, too. Just do a hint. Try to calm it down a little bit. But I guess we don't like it calm, do we? We don't like it calm. What is she saying? Okay. And now I don't know where my little tabby is for my... See, I do too many videos at once, and now everything's covered up. Oh, here it is. So I can't decide. I don't know about you guys, but I ordered one of these dealios. You guys get one of these? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of handy dandy because you can pull the... But, you know, to pull it off, I'm getting ink all over everything, you know. And so it's kind of cool, you know, because you can change the pads or whatever. And then I got the little Velcro, little round ones, and I put them on the backs of my things right here. So now I can put my pad there and it holds it for me, you know. So I kind of like that idea. But my problem with these is, I guess it happens with all of them, but I'll show you when I do it. Anyway, Angie, so that was really funny. So Angie, I'm getting back to the beginning. Miss Angie. So she gets a message from my hacker, you know, that says, hey, Angie, send me some crap to this address. Come on with it, right? So Angie sends me this message. She's like, sure. I mean, I don't mind sending you some stuff, but, you know what I mean? It was really funny. It was hilarious. I'm like, "What?" Well, I haven't talked to you because I knew all, all the trauma you guys had, so I haven't talked to you lately, because she's in Vegas, but anyway, I know, Happy, right? I'm a cool mom's here. Isn't that funny? It's so funny. I know, right? This is crazy. So anyway, thanks for not like blocking me and hating me because you got a weird message asking for stuff. You know what I mean? Oh my God, that's funny. Okay, so now, those of you who don't know, if I have beginners watching me, the reason I do my decoupage like this and I use my glue stick is because it gives you the opportunity to use your ink to bring out the perforations in the napkin, so you're getting another layer of texture for free. See? So I don't have to run over it with my chair. I don't have to take it out in the driveway and run over it with a car. I don't have to beat it with the chains and the hammers and all the stuff to get the texture on it and distress. All you have to do is dry decoupage like I just showed you with the glue stick. This is completely dry. You don't have to worry about anything. And now when I ink, I'm picking up that perforation in this napkin. Now, sometimes these napkins have really pretty perforations, but this is the typical hexagons, or whatever you want to call them. But sometimes they're really pretty, and you can bring them up with a dry brush. With dry brush, on your ink pad, it's kind of dry, and so you just do it real light over the top. So now when I sew this, which I'm going to do, because then I want to show you, when you put the Mod Podge then over the top of this, then it smooths your ink around, it brings the color up, you can see the words real good, so the Mod Podge is the very last thing, it's not the first thing, because otherwise, how are you going to get the texture and stuff that we want. So I'm going to do this one real fast. So, talk amongst yourselves. I'll try to hurry up. I'm just using zigzag number 10 on your brother all the way around. Does it sound terrible? I guess I don't have to do it right here under the microphone. And you can look at all my dust on the top. I don't cover mine ever. Maybe on the weekends, but rare. I'm always using it. Okay. So now we get to do the decoupage, and this is the fun part. I like this part. It's my favorite part. I have this really weird issue. I keep coming up with all these weird issues now. I'm neurotic all of a sudden. I didn't realize. Well, not all of a sudden. It just has become apparent that I have all these neuroses that I didn't know I had before I started junk journaling. But now it all comes out, see? All the sicknesses come out when you get this habit. Oh my God. So my latest sickness is... Okay, let me find it. Because I got too many layers going on here. Here it is. I like to glue fabric onto paper, which is just really fun. I make these... I got a video about making those tags with doilies, and I really like to glue fabric. I don't know why. But, so what I really like about this stage is gluing the black thread on the edge, and then you get a really nice, when you put the glue down, okay, and then it dries. I don't know. does this thing with this ink. I'll show you. And it's, thread is fabric. And so, I don't know. It's just really weird. You know what I mean? What? What? I don't know. I guess I'm not going to sit here and read what you guys are talking about. It's boring. But sometimes I like to watch the feed because, I like to see what you guys are talking about. But, okay, now here's the trick with the Mod Podge. Is it's fast, thin coats. I already screwed up because I did too thick. Because if you get it too thick, then it wants to curl everything. So you want fast, thin coats. You can do more than one. I'm going to lay this down. I was going to show you, but it's too hard to do it in the air. You know what I mean? So I always go around because I got this weird neuroses about it. I go around the edge to make sure that the edges are sealed and that the thread is good and covered. And then when you get the edges done like this, it pulls. Now I'm pulling the ink, because that's where we ink is the edge. So I'm pulling it in. So eventually your glue ends up being, vintage photo color. So it's really nice when you're pulling it along a napkin that might be, whiter than this one's real dark, but it's real nice because it pulls the ink, you know what I mean? So it's kind of nice. It does another extra little. Now, if you see the bubbles, it's okay because just hold your brush on top like that and just pull it a little bit. Not real hard because it'll rip depending on the napkin. But even if it does bubble, it's okay because they do smush down when it dries. But if you bubble it, that's because you got too much glue right there. You want it dry as possible, which means you might have to go over it a couple of times. But right now I'm kind of getting it thick because I'm doing it to show you guys, but I didn't see Magenta's question. Magenta, are you asking questions? All I see is Angie, 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 Angie. How come they're not kicking you out, Angie? Usually when you talk too much, YouTube throws you off. Can't believe they haven't thrown you off yet. What are you talking about? Oh, it ripped your machine. Oh, well, I don't know. It just depends on how you were doing it. I don't really sew signatures with my machine, so you know what I mean? Just depends what your tension was, what kind of paper you were using. It's all just subject to what, you were doing. You just have to trial and error, but that stinks. I know. Totally stinks, but that's just how we learn. So, Hi, Lori. What you doing? Lori's in Canada. So anyway, what I was talking about these inking tools is, I don't know, first of all, depending on how you ink, and we're always doing these straight edges, and I'm forever going like this, so it cuts. It cuts all the different ways, and pretty soon I'm getting all these pieces of fuzz or pieces of this foam, everywhere. And that's why I was thinking, I'm not sure if I like these or not, but I'm not sure, Hey, this is going to look cool because that white flower, it lets, some of the words back here show through. So it's kind of fun. I know, Angie. I don't know if my mom is still here, but I was going to tell her that Angie's the one in Vegas. I was telling my mom about you in Vegas. This is cool. Okay. I'm doing one more merely because I want to show you this when it's dry. Because it looks really good. And this one's going to look really good too because I have this white flower down here. And it's going to pick up this ink really good. You know, and give me that extra layer. So that, like I said, I don't have to go run over it with the car and everything. Oh, hi, Mom. Oh, you're doing stuff? What are you doing? Are you making tags? Making tags or sets or whatever? That's what I'm doing. It's Friday night. Right? It's funny how Friday nights change through the years, isn't it? Now I am partying right now, you know? I'm having a blast, you know what I mean? You know? Woohoo! I mean, I really am, I'm telling you. This is the ticket for me, you know? Which is totally stupid. But it totally is. Can't help it. You know? Really. It totally is. So I'll just sit here with my coffee, my chocolate chip cookies, and make tags. Oh my God. Mom Kelly Alpert's the one that makes me all this jewelry, you know, and my rings and all my stuff. And she made Sierra that matching ring for her birthday. Yes, it really is a party. I'm not kidding, Kelly. I think it's the funnest thing. I didn't get to do it all day because I had shop stuff to do all day. I had to do my shop, then I had to do inventory, and then I craft at nighttime. You guys know, because I'm up in the night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm posting crap on Facebook. You guys, don't you ever sleep? Well, I have to do the shop during the day, so what do? I can only craft at night. I'm pushing this sucker to go fast now. It's really going. Woohoo! Having a party. Get that sucker going. Dang. Because this is the part I like, it's the glue. Because I figure by the time I'm done gluing this one will be like fairly dry and I can show you what it looks like. Not that you don't already know. Half of you already know how to do all this crap. I don't know why you watch if you already know how to do it. You must just like to hang out, I guess. It's kind of fun. You know, because you know what's happening is I don't get to do much hangouts anymore because every time I do a hangout now, it's an event. Every time I have an event, then all I get to do is paperwork. And I don't get to do any projects anymore. It's like every time I think I finally get my act together and I can just do my YouTube videos, then some other crap happens. Oh. So I went down to once a week for my group. But now every time I have it, it's just an event. So then it's just paperwork. So I got to figure this out. I don't know. I just needed more time to work on my journals. And with Christmas, it's just too busy. So I went to once a week, but now I'm doing them on Facebook, our group hangouts, which is okay. But they end up just to be secretarial stuff, which isn't the greatest fun, but it's still group business. So I really don't know how to handle all this. I really don't. I didn't think that the Facebook group would blow up like that. I just was doing a YouTube channel. And then Laura Goody talked me into it. Stacy, you guys. I think that started with like 15 of us. Who else? Nicole Manzo was in there. And oh my God, I forget everybody, but there wasn't very many of us. Laura Silvio, I think, was in there. Sylvia from France. You guys know her. I think it was not very many of us. It was kind of funny. Now look. Now look, and all I wanted to do is a YouTube channel. You guys talked me into all this crap. Now I gotta do all this crap. Group stuff. It's kind of fun though. I like it, but honestly, it's taking up too much of my time. Honestly, I didn't realize. Way too much time spent doing group stuff literally all day sometimes. This is so cool. Okay, so now that I got the Mod Podge on and this one's dry, I'm going to show it to you. Oh my God, Danina, right? Okay, so now this one's pretty dry. Look how awesome it looks when you put the... Now, I know there's some little bubbles here, but it's not dry all the way. And, you know, I don't care about it. Anyways, I think it looks good, and, yeah, it's still wet right here. It'll shrink down a little bit. Once it dries, it kind of sucks it back up. But you can see that it's going to look really good. And even if it doesn't, I can sew something on here or put one of those things on there or whatever. But, you know, this is for my daughter, and she isn't going to know the difference. She doesn't craft. She doesn't know whatever. Like, I'm not going to be that picky. You know what I mean? These just look really good. And then I'll fix up the back so she can journal on the back. And they're going to be really cool. So we'll figure it out. I know, right? Aren't they pretty? They're getting pretty nice. So I got a couple more to do, you know. And then we can stuff them in, and that'll be that. And then my next ones I'm going to do, I have to do a baby book next. But after that, I'm not going to do next baby book. I have to do Christmas. So I'm on the Tsunami Rose design team, and I printed out this kit yesterday. I went through a whole ink cartridge, ink and a half of a cartridge because I'm doing Tsunami Rose, and it is the cutest dang kit. I am telling you. I printed out two. It's the cutest stinking kit. I am just beyond. So this is what I'm going to be doing next. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you, Mom. This is my favorite. OMG. I want to do the cover out of this pink Santa. Look how cute it is. It's pink, you guys. I know it doesn't show up pink on the camera, but this is really cute. This is pink, pink, pink. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. I want to use this for a cover, but it's a file folder. And I always like her file folders because then I shrink them down and they're just really cute. Oh my God, Kelly. And her stuff's so cheap. It's like $2.50. It's just like my shop too. Everything's $2.50. So anyway, she's got a bunch of cute file folders in there and little ephemera packs. And see, I shrunk those little Santa ones down. So now I got 2 on a page, little file folders. And the postcards are really cute. I'm just really excited. And then she's got some black and whites that are really cute, little tags. And they're print out huge. They're actually really big. Like, I was shocked. So I printed out, you know, smaller ones too, because these are real big tags. And then the journaling pages. Oh my goodness. Some of these are so cute, you guys. But the ephemera packs, oh my God. I mean, I just went nuts. So I'm looking for something here in particular, and I'll show you in just one second. Did you order them from me already? Well, you just got to look, Magenta. You just look from now on for the rest of your life. Every store you go into, you look for some friggin' napkins. That's just the way it is. And you know what? You're going to be surprised at the places that you find them. I'm not joking. They're in the weirdest places, and drugstores sometimes have the best spots. I'm done. In a few minutes, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's with me. Oh, and Christmas music, Magenta. Tsunami Rose has Christmas music on her ephemera packs. Look, and you can make them bigger, and you can make journaling pages out of them. So they're really cute because she has a whole bunch in her ephemera pack, and they're all journaling pages of sheet music. Oh, here we go. So they're full-size sheets. That's how she does hers. So when you print them out, your journaling page, you already have one half this way and one half the other way. I love how she does that. You know what I mean? Yeah, magenta, and it's only $2.50. Daisy's stuff in her shop is really cheap. And it's really fun because it gives you the chance to look at this one. Isn't this cute? This is pink. So when you put it in your journal, you know, you got a half a page this way and a half a page that way. I love how she does that. And then she has tickets. Look at all the tickets. $2.50, and you print out all these tickets, and they're so cute. I love her tickets because they're fat. They're kind of oversized, you know. So they're really good. And I use 24-pound paper. This is cardstock, but I always use 24-pound paper now because it doesn't rip as easy when you're doing signatures. And so I've just found, look at how cute this is. It's a file folder, and you fold it in the middle, you know. And so anyway, this year she did a Traveler's Notebook Christmas one. And so this is the ephemera packs. But let me see. Look how cute these are. Oh my God, wait, I gotta show you. Look how pretty this is. Isn't that cute? She has such a good eye. I love how she does her stuff. You know, and then I shrunk them down, so then you get 8 little ones on one sheet, you know. I'm just showing you for kicks. I usually don't like show, you know, everybody's on design teams. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. I usually don't push all that digital stuff, but this is just so cute. She did such a good job putting this together. I don't usually talk about digital stuff much or my design team much, but look how cute this stuff is. I am just so impressed. I love it so much. Look at how cute. So I'm going to have a lot of fun. I printed out 2 kits for this. And okay, so here they are. Here's the Traveler's Notebooks. Now here it comes. Because look, she did Traveler's Notebook size. This is going to be so fun. So here's your center. Isn't that going to be cool? Look how adorable this is. So I'm doing 2 of these. They're going to be in my shop. One's for, well, they're for my design team project, you know. But anyway, yes, I put the cardstock in my printer. And you can also print, you can put fabric in your printer, you know, if you know how to do it. I'll have to do a video on that, but look how beautiful these are. So I print it out on cardstock, or I print it out on paper, you know, or you can print it. Look at how beautiful these are. But anyways, I'm so excited. So I'm going to have 2 of these listed here in a couple days. I'm going to try to get these done. I have so much. There's so much. Well, I'm on the design team. Look how much I printed. I have more over here too. I'm on the design team, so we get them for free. But so, you know, I got everything. She loaded us up this year with we got every single thing she has, you know. So I get to make the cutest Tsunami Rose Christmas junk journals ever. And I'm so excited because this is my first year doing junk journals that ever, you know, for Christmas. So I'm super excited. So when I get this Zen one, Buddha one done, I'll be doing my Christmas one next. And then my daughter's baby book. So it'll be really fun. Okay. Yeah, the copy paper, I use the cheap copy paper, but I only use it for like the ephemera that I'm going to print out for the, you know, just stuff. Otherwise, I really don't use it much. I always use 24-pound, you know. So it's really fun. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go eat dinner with my husband and and hang out with him. Okay. Thank you. I heard you in my shop. I have gift wrapping capabilities now, so it's an option. But I'll show you all that stuff another day. Okay, you guys? We'll talk to you later. Bye.